everybody and welcome to my channel. So I know it's been quite a while since I've last uploaded on here, but I'm finally back and I am very excited to be working on this. So this is something that I've been planning on for quite a few months now. It's a small zoo set in Prehistoric Kingdom. And the main thing I was waiting for was for staff to be implemented, specifically because I want to make the zoo as realistic as possible with fully functional backstages and everything. And I'm really pleased with how Prehistoric Kingdom went about their logistics system. Even with our current staff, it's only just 3 members, but I figure that's enough for me to at least get started. I know like down the line they're gonna add vets too, so I'll leave some room to account for that. But yeah. So to give a brief overview of what I have so far, this is the entranceway to the zoo. It's nice and simple, and you also notice something special about this zoo, or I don't know if it's special per se, but I'm giving myself a set of, I'm giving myself limits. So essentially Prehistoric Kingdom is known for having extremely large maps, which are all fun and dandy to build on, but in this zoo, I'm challenging myself to only build it within this amount of space and only focus on like smaller animals. And I use small relatively speaking because a lot of the quote-unquote small animals in this game are quite large based on today animal standards. So species like Plesiosaurus, which we're about to see, or Juxia down the line, those will definitely be in the zoo. And also I wanted to mess around with the new water effects because they've been vastly improved. So when you enter the zoo, you're gonna go in through here, and within the zoo grounds is what my limits are based on. I do want to add like some surrounding stuff, so I do want to add a parking garage down the line, as well as like some small auxiliary parks, maybe some apartment complexes nearby, just to make this area look more lived in and realistic, as well as like a subway system that leads into the zoo. So this is one area you can walk into through the zoo. I absolutely love these alpine plants, but my favorite thing is they fixed the waterfall effects, so I decided to create a little reflection pool here. And what's nice is the effects really help sell it, but this actually isn't water, it's glass on top of this, because the water in this game is a bit tricky to work with, and you can't really do like small things like this, but you can do it now with the new waterfall effects and the glass pieces. And also over here, this is actually just a feeding bowl. The water dish that the animals use, but I added like a tall waterfall. So I initially had made this first, and then I went and made this that way. Looking back, I probably would have just done the glass method here, but I kind of like having 2 different water features here. Not too pressed about that. So you walk in through the zoo. There definitely will be a saber-toothed cat in this zoo. I'm just not sure if I want to use Fatalis or Populator. And as you go in through here, there's going to be this area. I'm going to add a planter here to help kind of divide your vision up a bit. And I was thinking about maybe adding some benches, some trees. And then over here is where I plan on doing a gift shop / restaurant area. I won't have a view into the habitat though. And then this is my first exhibit for Plateosaurus. It's not complete yet because you'll notice that there's a lot of like sand everywhere. That's just how I like to section stuff. But this will be a staff only area, and the staff will be able to walk behind here to check on the animals. They'll be able to go up here, and then all of this will be a barn eventually. And this barn will actually be shared with both the Plateosaurus and the Solidosaurus, which is the next animal I'll be working on it. And big shout out to Domicito? Yeah, Domicito on Steam and Discord. I used quite a few of his blueprints. So I used this thing right here, which is a tree protector that I really love. I used these mud walls, which are absolutely amazing. It's giving like Caesar's Create on Planet Zoo. And then I used this fence that he made, and I was originally going to use the moat, but I decided to make my own, and I kind of preferred the look of this anyways. And so in the most recent update of Prehistoric Kingdom, they added 2 species of Plateosaurus actually, and they added Lelianosaura. So I'm using the smaller species, which is Plateosaurus chrysalis, because I'm limited on space here, and even then I think this will probably be This will probably be one of the largest exhibits that I've worked on. And what I really love about it is, I'm trying to push for realism as much as I can here. Like, my goal is to make this zoo feel as realistic as possible, both from a visitor standpoint and from like a exhibit husbandry standpoint and all. And so I took a lot of inspiration from my local zoo, the Houston Zoo, as well as like San Diego and some European zoos as well, like Chester Zoo and Dublin Zoo. Oh, I should probably mention that even though this is on the UK map, this zoo is based in Ireland because Ireland is based. And so I figured the Dublin Zoo will probably be a big reference for me going forward with a lot of the other exhibits. But yeah, so you walk in, you get this nice view of these two Plesiosauruses. Yeah, I'm absolutely in love with these animals. I'm definitely not going to do any large dinosaurs, so no T-Rexes or Argentinosaurs. Like, I'm pretty sure the entire zoo grounds is big enough for one Argentinosaurus, so, just for funsies, I'm going to give y'all a comparison. So, let's open Animal Nursery, and let's get one Argentinosaurus. And so, with these done, whoops, I did not mean to do that, whoops. So, release. Yeah, so just one Argentinosaurus. I don't even know if that's the biggest. Yeah, there's no way. Yep, there's absolutely no way this. Oh my god, it's ridiculous. It's crazy to think how big these animals actually were. And then next to his little cousin there.
Nah.
Yeah, sorry, Nigel. So that's the plan for the zoo so far. And the other thing I want to work on is I want to keep it as thematic as possible. The idea is that you rotate out, basically. So I want to keep it to where the guests are constantly they're constantly on the move. And you go in through, like, it's almost as if you're taking a stroll through time. So you start from the the late Triassic. So you'll have Plesiosaurus on this side. You're gonna have Coelophysis on this side. So those will be the first animals you see, and then the very last animals I want you to see will be like the mammals of this game. So there will be for a fact, I know I want to do Juxia, and I know I want to do Smilodon. I considered mammoths. I really love elephants. They're my favorite animal, and I thought, nah, maybe mammoths might be too big, but I did recall that if you go down to the mammoth, they do have a smaller variant, and this one I reckon is like based on Wrangel Island mammoths, so it could work, but it'll depend on how much space I have once everything is said and done. Yeah, so I am considering mammoths too. I actually was gonna do a mammoth statue here initially, but I eventually opted against it simply because just simply because I didn't know if I was gonna do mammoths. I feel like they're such an iconic animal in general, and this is the smaller one definitely I feel like has a place in the zoo like this. I would probably make the exhibits very similar in size to the Plesiosaurus habitat, just slightly bigger, but then also give them a lot more room in the backstage. But we shall see. And so the next animal I plan on working on will be Shalitosaurus, and or maybe I might do Coelophysis first. I definitely want to pretty up this area too before going forward, because as it stands right now, it's just a blank, empty lot space. And while I do like that you get like essentially an unobstructed view of the dinosaurs, I think it'd be nice to have like at least some low planters and then some benches here, just to break up the monotony a bit, as well as like a zoo map maybe on the side here or there. And yeah, so next episode we'll work on Coelophysis, and I am trying to put a speed build together. It's just that when it comes to how I build, especially when it comes to my very, very first exhibit, I'm very indecisive, and it takes me a long time to like just get the ball rolling. So when you see the speed build for the Plesiosaurus video, for example, there's going to be a lot cut out just because I couldn't agree on what I wanted the moat to look like, right? And plus, I don't know if I could talk for like 30 minutes versus like 15, because I don't want to just give y'all a speed build and there's not at least some voiceover. But yeah, And here, let's just finish off by taking a look at our beautiful dinosaurs. And yeah, no, I'm really excited for this project. I hope you guys are too. If you enjoy this video and if you're looking forward to how the zoo comes about, please like and subscribe. It really does help me out a lot. I am trying to grow this channel a bit too. And yeah, definitely support me on both this channel as well as my main channel, Nature's Compendium. And yeah, thank you for watching.